So we're just at the moment we're on a stakeout. We're house watching, waiting for the winner of the MyCoach project for the last 8 weeks. So this is the person who's made the best transformation, made the biggest change, not only in the body but to the routine and the mindset as well. So we're about to go and surprise Mr. Greg Haig with his big check, which is in the back of the car, you can see there. And that is for his 2 tickets to the German Christmas markets. I believe he's going to take his other half. So we get the flights and the hotel. So I think he's just on his way back from work now. So we're just kind of waiting for him to come back, and then we'll go and catch up with Greg and sort of surprise him with his holiday away, which I'm sure he'll be over the moon with. Here we go, just at the winner's house now. Going to present him with his prize. So we snuck around the back of the house. I'm going to knock on to sneak past the window to he doesn't see what we've got. Go.
Hello.
Come on, mate. You're winning, mate. Put the dog down, come on. Well, I say, well done for the last 8 weeks, mate.
Thank you.
You've been brilliant. You are a winner of the project prize. Whole way to Germany. You won the flight and hotel. You can book that in December. But obviously you made the transformation in the last 8 weeks. I'm really proud of what you've done, and you're our winner for the 2017 MyCoach Project.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. So we'll pop in, we'll get the kettle on, and we'll have a little chat. Right, so today we are with the MyCoach Project winner for the last 8 weeks, and we're surprised Greg today. He didn't know he was coming, and of course he didn't know he was winning. So he's our overall winner, and he has won the flight and the hotel to the German Christmas markets. So, firstly, how do you feel being our winner the last 8 weeks out of everyone?
Bit shocked, to be honest. Bit humbled. I didn't expect it whatsoever. I know I've worked hard, but I thought there was obviously going to be a lot of other ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just shock really is the overwhelming.
Yeah, I think the first bit for us is we were trying to hide around the corner from you, so you didn't see us coming to the house.
I
with the check and stuff as well. But it's a bit. These are the days that I enjoy. Is a fall before when we get to like, kind of catch up and fill everyone in on what we've been doing, kind of thing, over like the last 8 weeks and how you've got on. So firstly, how much have you dropped over the last 8 weeks?
15.5 pounds has come off in total, which is it's a bit mind blowing again. But
the numbers.
Yeah, the numbers are a bit baffling. Like I said, when I sent you the photos this morning, again I was a bit just took me by, because you don't really expect how much when you're just seeing it every week. But yeah, them gradual gains have obviously totaled up over the 8 weeks. So no,
that's it. More than anything as well. It's not. I think what a lot of people do is, and when I first spoke to you, I said it'd be about like £1 to £2 per week, and I think we've basically hit exactly £2 really every week
on average.
On average.
Yeah.
And I think people look at, especially with weight loss journeys, whether it is, they're looking for sort of progress far too quickly, and then it's kind of hard.
Well, I messaged you, didn't I, 1 week? I think it must have been about week 3. I'm saying I was a little bit disappointed with the loss this week. I thought I'd worked a lot harder and I'd eaten a lot stricter than I normally had. And I think I'm only must have lost £2. I think I had said it at the time. I admitted that I was disappointed, but at the time you told me, strip it back, look at it, gradual gains every week, and you'll see the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say to a lot of people, is like when you look at success on especially a weight loss journey, it's never going to be like a linear progress. It's going to be up, down, everywhere. So it's exactly what we wanted to do. But for you, the goal was bigger than just a number, and it was bigger than just the weight loss kind of thing. So if you just want to kind of go into what why the big goal was for you, and what the big driving factor was for you behind the last 8 weeks.
It's obviously, I explained to you, but the initial factor between me and obviously signing up to this programme was predominantly to aid fertility. I'd had a little, not personal issue, but me and my wife had gone through a couple of difficult periods, which I explained to you, but I went to doctors as soon as anything I could do, and she went, you need to kind of get a little bit fitter, do a little bit more, and then this came up kind of, I think, a week later. So the bigger picture was to lose weight to aid fertility, which obviously I don't know if that's worked yet, but you know, hopefully in the longer picture it will.
That's amazing, mate. I think it's always nice when you got. That's why I always ask people is why you want to lose weight, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I just want to lose weight," and it's easy for me to say to someone, "Oh, I can chop your right arm off and you're going to be lighter." But the bigger picture is why. What is the driving factor behind why you want to do something? Because that's what's going to be more powerful to you losing the weight, not just because I want to stand in the mirror and look a bit better. It's the why factor, whether it be confidence, whether it be something else external, and I think there's nothing more powerful than wanting to create a family or something. So I think that's an amazing factor of why you're kind of looking to do stuff. So what is the next goal now for you? What's next for you in what you're doing after, say?
Well, I'll be kicking on again. You know, I'll be more than happy to see another 15 pound drop in the next 8 weeks. But you know, I've got I think 19 weeks left to a half marathon in March. So
that was your other goal as well.
That's obviously the other goal, which I didn't really touch on. But yeah, I'll be training towards that. I'm starting to ramp up my mileage of a week. So I've kind of got the 8-week program came in a good period because I thought, right, I can initially drop weight. I can kind of achieve what I want to achieve in that little short period. But now I've kind of got another milestone again. Yeah. So I've got 19 weeks to a half marathon. So that's kind of my next aim. That's my next focus.
Brilliant.
But predominantly it's keeping it off.
Yeah.
That'll probably be my next big challenge. Is keeping it off. Anyone can just drop 15 pound and train vigorously and do what they need to, but keeping it off will be the next big challenge, I think.
Yeah, I think that's part of it as well, and having that flexibility, and that's something that we spoke about before, was about having a balanced diet, but also having that period and that time. It's something that I spoke to the other guys about and the other girls about today, is having that day of a weekend where you can go and enjoy yourself, and it's especially for you today because you're going to the Liverpool game. As much as I don't like speaking about it, it's a touchy subject. But yeah, you're off Anfield, and obviously that gives you some kind of.
Yeah, I can pretty much, if I want to go to the game now, I've got the flexibility. I can have a pie, I can have a beer, because that was incorporated into the program. So yeah, it doesn't always have to be a strict diet, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean. You get a chance to reward yourself and what you've done for the week, and have that flexibility to go and do something else as well.
But if I looking back over the past 8 weeks, the mountain meals I've had, I've been to Mowgli, I've had a couple of Indians, I think I've been to 5 guys, all in that 8-week period, and I've still lost the same amount.
Exactly.
So, it speaks volumes.
That's why I always speak to all people, is when you sit down and do a diet, or when you're doing a nutrition plan, it needs to be something where you go, can I see myself doing this in 3 months time, in 6 months time, in 9 months time? And if the answer is no, it's never going to be something that's going to be prolonged that you're ever going to be able to stick to afterwards. So this part of your life has been obviously quite a busy period as well, because you just moved into lovely new house. You got married as well, and your job is obviously one which is quite demanding in terms of hours. So just explain to people how you kind of found that, and how you found the balance between the project training and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's been tricky, at the end of the day. Sometimes you have to do 55, 60 hour weeks, and you come home and you're thinking, bloody hell, I've got to get myself motivated and go for a run. But to be honest, it was more the fear of letting the group down that kind of, alongside my own kind of aim and objective of the actual 8-week plan, it was the fear of letting the others down. I'd seen them doing their weekly check-ins, I'd seen them training in the gym, I'd seen their odd post. So I think I had that always in the back of my mind. And then on top of, I think we've raised just under 500 quid so far for our Just Giving page.
That's amazing.
In literally probably as soon as I think I set it up just before I started the plan. And we're up to just under 500 quid. Our aim was 600, which I think we're going to smash.
Yeah.
So that's obviously been kept kind of in the back of my mind. But
I'll put that on the page as well. If you got me the link over when we put the video up, or
I wasn't there dropping that in.
No, we'll put that in there. That's fine.
But no, but I don't think I'm any different than anyone else. I know a load of people have got other busy times. I spoke to a few people, in the group, and they both said, I do 2 jobs. I've got to, I find it hard to fit the time into train, but sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and do it. But at the end of the day, it's all worth it.
Exactly, mate. And that's what I'm talking in terms of accountability with the group. You have those kind of people to, if you're letting yourself down, you're letting everyone else down as well. And touching on that, what has been your favourite part of the whole kind of 8 weeks, if you had to put your finger on?
I'd definitely say the group camaraderie's been amazing. Like I wasn't obviously too sure with the other groups how they work, but certainly the group we had, because effectively we had 8 people who didn't know each other.
Yeah.
But now we've got 8 people who probably will get on pretty well. They'll keep an eye out, in particular, how everyone else is doing. You know, you have your Thursday check-ins, you have your posts. Even other people, you know, they've dropped me a message saying, "Oh, how are you getting on outside the group?" Probably no one I'd never speak to before.
Yeah.
So essentially, you've got kind of 8 new, I wouldn't say colleagues, but you've got 8 people
friends,
there. Yeah, 8 new friends, you know, in different ways. And, you know, we were covering, you know, pretty much the north of the country at one point, weren't we?
Yeah,
the people that were in the group, but definitely the camaraderie. I think, like I said, it was the fear of letting other people down.
Yeah, I think that's what's been amazing for it as well, is the kind of, you've got like-minded people there who've got the same goals as you, and you're all kind of pushing forward that bigger cause. So just to cap off, on a slightly different topic, obviously know who's coming today. I'm sure that when the other half comes back, she'll be made up knowing that you're both going to be going away to Germany.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that you're both gonna do when you get to Germany?
It would probably be, for me, a Stein and a bloody big bratwurst, I think.
I think you've earned it, mate, so I'm going to let you have that one.
But yeah, I think that would be
spot on, mate.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, Greg, you are our 8-week MyCoach Project Winner Challenge. So well done to yourself, mate. And then this is your basic confirmation of the 2-night stay, the hotels and the flights.
Thank you very much.
Of course, don't take this to the airport with you, because it's not going to be your flight.
I'll give it a go.
It's not going to be your flight check-in. But that'll be over to you, and massive congratulations, buddy. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah,
Everything that you've done anyway.
Thank you all much for your help.
Happy days.
Thank you.